Let's face it, the reason you clicked on this video is because you don't have any friends. I get it. But why is this becoming such a popular trend? Let's dive right into this topic. People don't know how to socialize in real life. It's because the modern world makes it difficult. We're always attached to our phones. We're doom scrolling. It's just like we aren't really required to socialize as much because of texting too. So you don't have to be so hard on yourself. It's very common for people to not be socializing. People used to have to call each other. It was a lot easier back in the day. We have it very easy, but it makes it a lot harder to actually connect with each other. Social media apps also have a lot to do with this. It's very damaging because it makes it seem like we're socializing and we're connecting, but it's actually really disconnecting us. We also don't really have moments where we're bored. Like if you ever notice when you're waiting in line, everyone's normally like scrolling on their phone. There's never moments of just boredom where we just have time to think with our own thoughts. We also have busy lives. We have school, work, and just your everyday life. And you might also be afraid to make new friends because you had toxic friends. I've been there. I have so many stories, too many. My toxic friends always kept me feeling small. They didn't celebrate my wins, and it just really made me feel like there was no good person out there that I could be friends with. But this is not the case. It's far from it. Making new friends is difficult too. It's not easy. There's social anxiety. It's trying to find similar interests and connections. It can be really draining and it can be really tough, honestly. But community is so important. I always struggled to find women that had similar interests as me. So that's why I felt called to make a community. It's called Mindset Matters. It's a feminine community with like-minded women. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to check it out in the description below. But let's talk about how to make friends in real life, because this is important. Easy ways to make friends in real life are going out and just asking people like, hey, how are you? Somebody that you see a lot, like maybe your coffee barista at Starbucks, just ask them how they're doing. Let them talk. Listen to what they're saying and let them feel good. People want to talk and people love talking about themselves, so it's really easy. And doing this also requires you to face your fears, but facing our fears is so good for us because it helps us become the best version of ourselves. Without facing our fears, we stay stuck and we stay small, and this is not going to help you make new friends. The more you do it, the easier it gets. So the more you face your fears, the easier it will become. The things that you want are just right outside of your comfort zone. If you allow your fears to consume you, it's just gonna take over your life and it won't get you anywhere. So please take my word for this. Overcome your fears. Start small. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, but start small. Don't overcomplicate it. Do something so simple and so easy that it'd be so hard for you to say no to it because that's how easy it is. And then work your way up. Like it's not that deep. Just say hi to somebody. Simple as that. Just say hi to a stranger. Just be like, hello or good morning, anything. Simple things first and work your way up. Because it starts off like you're in this bubble, right? And the more that you do the thing that you're afraid of, your bubble expands. And then that bubble is your new bubble. And the more you keep doing it, the bubble gets bigger. And the more you face your fears, that's how that bubble expands. It's simple as that. Don't overcomplicate it. It's not that deep. The temporary pain is always going to be worth those long-term results. You will get better the more you do it. But patience and persistence is key here. I also want you to understand that building confidence is important here. And the more we do this, the more we're going to build our confidence up. Prove to yourself that you can do hard things, right? Prove to yourself that you can do what you're afraid of doing. And you'll see a track record of all of your success. The more you keep doing it, you're gonna be able to look back and be like, wow, I did that. That's so cool. And you're gonna feel good. You're gonna get more confident naturally. People will naturally like you more too. When you're more confident, people will wanna talk to you and they'll feel comfy around you. It's just a win-win. And you'll have more fun with life. Life will be better. You'll be happier. So many good things will start happening. The right people will get into your life and life will be as good as it gets. Also understand that no one is judging you. Everything is surface level here. Even if they are judging you, whatever. It's okay. They're never gonna remember it anyway. That thing that you think that you said wrong or whatever, and they're like judging you for that. Maybe whatever, right? It'll last for like an hour. The next day it'll be gone. They won't even remember, I promise you. The most important thing though, be yourself. Because when you are yourself, that is when the right people will come into your life. Stop trying to impress people you don't like. That's my biggest thing here. I hate seeing that because you're really just stopping yourself from finding the right people. You're attracting the wrong people when you do that. So be yourself. Say the things that you want to say because the right people are going to want to listen and they're going to want to talk to you, and the wrong people will hit the road. They won't want to talk to you, and that's what you want. That is what you need. Not everyone is meant to like you. Like, we all think that we're supposed to get along with everybody, and that's just not it. That's okay. Not everyone is going to like you. You are not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So stop thinking that way. Get rid of that thought. Don't take things personally. That's another thing. If somebody has something to say to you and it's not what you want to hear, take it for what it's worth, think it through and think, well, why did they say that? Okay, like, let me digest it properly. It could just be that they were in a bad mood too. It could be, they're projecting how they feel about themselves towards you. It doesn't always have to be so black and white. That's the way I look at life. Like, I hate that people think, oh, it's this or that. It's like, no, look at the middle ground here and observe it for what it is. Don't take things so personally. Allow it to be. Think it through. Flow through it. It's all right. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. And if you want to join my feminine community, Mindset Matters, a place where you can connect with like-minded women, it's in the link in the description. And there's a bunch of other free goodies down in there too. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.